Spent almost 7 weeks in Italy and we've eaten some of the most incredible food. Filmed it all, of course, and put together some of the highlights of the south part of our Italy trip, which arguably has some of the most iconic foods Italy has to offer, including, of course, arancini, cannoli, pistachios on everything, brioche with gelato, brioche with granita, and our favorite pasta of all, orecchietti. We also visited one of the oldest restaurants in Italy, which is almost 200 years old. We ate the best panini of our life, and we tried what's been awarded the best gelato in Italy.
And we've had so much good food, we can't wait to show you, so let's get into it. The juiciest little ball of heaven I've ever tried in my whole life.
Yum! This was so good.
To be honest, we actually weren't super impressed with Naples. Maybe we found a tourist trap, but we thought the pizza was very average for the pizza capital of Italy. Throughout our southern Italy tour, the pizza and pasta just kept getting better and better, and our last night we actually rated it an 11 out of 10. Next up, this super cute hidden gem of an island, Ischia, which is just 30 minutes by ferry from Naples.
Is it mallow?
A little bit better than the first pizza we had, but still not the best that we had in Italy. So the guys running this shop actually were a highlight of Ischia. They were so sweet. And similar vibes to the pizza. This was good, but it wasn't the best panini we had.
Oh, how is it?
I know I just can't decide when we're there. It's like brother and sister there. We always have to get what you want.
This is not a vibe with.
He won't get what I want, so I just say get whatever you want, and then I always eat it, and I'm like, oh, I wish we didn't get this flavour.
Now this meal was one to rave about. We found this cute little seafront restaurant and we of course had to order some seafood. We got the seared tuna on an eggplant base, a squid salad and mozzarella and tomato gnocchi, and they were all unreal. The tuna was cooked perfectly, the squid salad was so fresh, and the pasta was so creamy and so cheesy.
Finished probably our best meal in Italy
Yeah,
so
it was
far.
so good, and the servings were really big, which was nice because a lot of the time the pastas are like starters.
Tiny little ones.
And this was like a massive main meal gnocchi. It was delicious,
Really,
really
that
good.
tuna was cooked perfectly as well.
Yeah,
and it
the
came
salad
out
was good.
came out in 2 seconds as well.
Yeah, it was
So
and
good.
even the bread was really good.
Yeah. Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
And the
8?
price was pretty good. The gnocchi for the main meal was 13.
Well,
I actually reckon 8.5.
8.5? Yeah, I'll go with that. Alright, girlies. What time is it?
Gelati time. 3 o'clock.
No, gelati time.
One thing we were really impressed with about Ischia was the prices were a lot cheaper than Amalfi Coast, which was so close, and a lot less touristy as well, which we loved.
How is?
Chocolate and passion fruit, really, really good. Mango, alright.
That's so good.
Out of 10?
7 out of 10?
Would
Yeah.
recommend though, because it's so cheap. 3
Yeah.
scoops for €3.
€3. Actually, it's like a non-touristy town, so.
We were a little worried that this one would be a tourist trap as it was right on the beach in Marina Piccola, but we were very impressed with it.
Alright, Whit. Rating?
Actually pretty good, maybe like 8 out of 10.
Ooh, I think it was actually the best margarita we've had so far. And we've had probably like 4.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
We were on a mission on our last night to try one of the local cuisines, which is lemon pasta. This one was served with burrata and shrimp. It was really delicious, and we also can never go past gnocchi with mozzarella and basil and tomato. Heading into the Puglia region, this first restaurant in Monopoly was one of our favourites in Puglia. However, Sicily did beat Puglia in terms of food. The burrata we had here was a huge serving. We felt a bit fancier that night, so we got a braised beef ravioli, which was delicious, a little on the small side. But we also got the squid ink orecchietti, which is a local pasta for this region, and it was so good. On to Sicily, which had, in our opinion, the best food that we had in Italy. On the first day in Palermo, we actually did a walking tour where we just ate pretty much all the local cuisine there was there. Arancini, granita, brioche with gelato, and all different little tasters. It's known for their sandwiches made from veal, lung and spleen, which unfortunately we just couldn't bring ourselves to try. But we did think that the arancini here was so good that we came back the next day and got another one, as well as a pistachio cannoli.
In Palermo.
Look
From,
at this.
when is it? 1836 or something.
Yeah. All right, go girls. Have a bite.
Yum.
This is actually the juiciest little ball of heaven I've ever tried in my whole life.
Look at that.
Give it to Brit.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh my god.
Yum, this is really good food.
That's divine.
How's yours, Louis?
Really good. Love the
This is
cheese.
10 times better than the one we had the other night. Okay, coming closer, Lou. Okay, so we just went back to like the oldest shop in Palermo,
Yeah.
food restaurant.
We were actually walking to lunch and we walked past there and we couldn't help going back in, and we are so
God we
glad it
did.
was so good.
I'd actually give that like
I'd actually just go back again.
9 out
Yeah,
of 10.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
The cannoli was
Yeah,
amazing.
and the arancini, best we've had for sure.
What are we off to? What are we getting?
Panini again.
We visited this panineria on day one in Palermo for lunch, and we had to come back. It was that good.
Stephanie, what did you just do?
So I went in with a plan of which one I wanted, and then just went totally rogue and asked the cook which one's his favourite one was, and then went with that one. So we'll see.
That's next level good.
They were all good here, but our favourite panini was the one with the fresh porchetta, burrata and pistachio pesto. Look how incredible that looks.
Review. How was?
Really good.
Really
It
good.
was so cheap. Like there was $3.50 to like 6 or 7 was maybe the most. You know, pretty decent size, but
Yeah,
very fresh,
really
really
yum.
good like cooked meats and stuff.
And rating?
I think I give mine a 7.5. But
Yum.
also, it wasn't. I wouldn't give it as good a rating as some of the other ones, but it was really good value and good quality.
We actually waited about an hour in line for this one, but it was worth it. Aside from the bruschetta, they actually only do one pasta dish on the menu, but they do it very well. We found this place on Google Maps because it had such high reviews, and there's also a second one in town, so we thought it must be good. We were pretty impressed for a takeaway little shop. It was so yummy. And we actually went back on our last day. We didn't film it, but they had really good arancinis here, so we went back for that and another little pizza slice.
It's so crispy on the bottom. That sauce is delicious. Oh, that is like really good slice of pizza.
And this little eggplant calzone thing, so good.
A quick review. What do we give it?
Oh, it was really good. I actually probably give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I reckon 8 as well.
I reckon 8 was good, yeah.
Because which one's the other ice cream?
You're making
Now, this place also had super high Google reviews, and we actually rated this as our favourite cannoli in Italy. They had quite a few flavours you could try. You could even do half-half, and they made them fresh for you on the spot.
Yep. What flavours do you guys have?
Chocolate, giandula, traditional, pistachio.
Brittany, what are we doing?
We're waiting in line at Bamba to get the famous granita and brioche.
Yum.
You've probably seen this place all over TikTok, so we were very keen to see if this was worth the hype.
That's amazing. That's so good, girls. What do we think?
Absolutely
Really good. Definitely worth the wait.
Really.
Your favourite?
Peach for sure.
I liked the raspberry.
I like the peach. Get the peach. Rating it, darling?
I'm gonna say 9.
Well, I was gonna say 8.5.
Maybe even 9.5.
Maybe 9. Yeah.
It was really good.
Even out go 9.
And you have to get the cream and the brioche bun as well. Delicious.
Delicious.
Waiting for this one thing, our whole trip in Italy.
We'd heard about this pistachio shop that just sells everything pistachio and specializes in pistachio gelato, so we were so keen to try it.
That was 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
That was pretty good. I like the little pistachio drizzle they put on.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was yummy. And I didn't even love pistachio that much, but
I
it
know.
was really good.
So,
This was our second last night in Italy, and it was our last time eating pizza, and this, we were so happy, was our favourite pizza of the trip.
so funny before you eat, like, oh my god,
This was our very final night in Italy, and of course I had to make sure it was an amazing meal, so I'd done so much research looking at Google Maps reviews and also on TikTok to find the best meal for us in Catania. The flavours of the pasta here was super unique as well. We hadn't really seen anything like it before. So we ordered a pistachio pesto pasta, a basil pesto pasta with shrimp and salmon, as well as a swordfish pasta, which was slow cooked in a red wine and then in a tomato-based sauce, and it was so delicious. And it also had eggplants, raisins, onions, and a few other things.
What were you just doing?
I took a photo of the menu because everything was so good. I want to make it at home.
What do we think about that meal?
That was really good. Really good.
Bellissimo.
Actually, a 10 out of 10. Like,
Yeah.
no joke. We've done like 3 food tours now on YouTube, and we've not given one 10 out of 10. That was actually a 10 out of 10.
And I wish we had another night because I would just go back there and get
100%.
so good.
So
I
yummy.
also took photos of the menu.
And it was like
So
really,
good.
really interesting menu as well.
Yeah, all the flavours are really different.
So good.
Amazing, amazing.
You must go.
Highly recommend.
100%. And this will be our last spot in Italy. So if you are liking this content, please subscribe.